Hey everyone, it's Ben Hardy here, and in today's going to be reviewing an Audi SQ7. Before we get in this video, I want to give a huge shout out and thank you to the Audi here in Salt Lake City for giving me some time with this SQ7. I'll include a link to their website in the description down below so you can check out what they have currently. If you have any questions, need any help, just ask for Landon. And then on a side note, if you want to save time and money the next time you purchase a car, link to my car buying guide in the description down below. Let's get into it. Under the hood we have a twin-turbo 4-liter V8 that goes through an 8-speed automatic transmission. Fuel economy is 15 around town and then 21 on the highway, with power outputs being 500 horsepower and then 568 pound-feet of torque. Now, before we move forward with this review, I do want to mention if you want to see more videos just like this, then I recommend you subscribe because I post content every single day. So, starting with the hood, I really like this red paint color. It is super cool, especially you can see the sunlight hitting it just a little bit. But we've got the signature kind of like squared off boxy designed headlights here with the Q7. Notice it's open here down below. Gotta have a lot of extra airflow for that big engine. Got the SQ7 badge there as well, and putting it all together, I think it looks pretty cool. Now around the side here, our tire wheel setup is 285/40/21 in the front and over in the rear. And you can see here with the wheels, you've got the silver with the metallic gray. Got the red brake caliper with the S logo on it. It's also pretty cool looking. Got these nice body painted fender flares. Notice the rest of the work also body painted, except that blacked out, it says Quattro there at the end. And then the mirror cap, you can see darker in coloration too. And here is our full side view with the SQ7. Now taking a look at the key fob, we have our lock and unlock function. We got the opening here for the hatch, the Audi logo as well, and yeah, pretty normal. Now popping into the back, you can see we've got a cargo cover built in from the factory. We've got this to raise and lower the suspension, and you can see for the seats to lower them down, so everything's kind of automated, which is always a nice feature to have. And you've got this nice covering here in the back for cargo. Now you notice we do have some little cup holders here in the back. When it comes to space, I would just reserve the third row for kids in the Q7 and SQ7. It's pretty typical of most SUVs in this size segment when it comes to third row space, so not the most adult friendly. But anyways, when you're all done, just press that and that will lower the hatch right back down. Really cool taillight design going on here. You notice the blacked out trim. Of course, you got SQ7 there, and then super aggressive exhaust tips. And putting it all together, let me guys think about the looks here with the SQ7. Now taking a look at the door panel, really nice trim. Got a sunshade here for the rear passengers. And then, ooh, that's nice. And also there as well. It's pretty cool. Got the carbon fiber here on top of that. And then here are the seats perforated all down the center portion. Got the nice cross stitch design as well. Legroom back here is great. Got a little storage net, got some vents, got our own climate zone in the rear, and we of course have a cup holder armrest that apparently I can't pull out. There we go. It's pretty cool. And then headroom. Now taking a look at the front door panel, again, nice trim, same thing down below. And look at this that goes across. Got the carbon fiber, memory seat function, blind spot monitoring with the mirrors. Got all of our window controls here, you can see for the hatch. Then taking a look at the front seat, S logo, perforated all down the center with the cross stitch design. All of our adjustments, got massaging seats too, that's nice. All of the pedals, light controls here, and then look at that with the carbon fiber. And then again with the trim that goes across the dash. Now taking a look at the steering wheel, you can see perforated on either side, got the S logo there at the bottom. Paddle shifters here on the back for the 8-speed. We have practical controls for like the volume controls, you got controls for the center as well. And you can see all the stocks here on the back. Now taking a look at the gauge cluster, fully digital, and scroll through different stuff. And since this is Audi's virtual cockpit, you can do the full screen view. It's a pretty cool system overall, easy to use. Now this does come with a 360 camera system as well as this cool 3D view, but yeah, easy enough to use. It's got tons of different viewpoints all around, so yeah, nice little system there. And then that's the rest of the infotainment system. It's Audi's newer unit, so it does have haptic feedback, so you kind of have to like really click into the screen to get it to do different things. You can just slide for normal, but like gotta click. A little bit of authority there. Tons of different drive modes with the SQ7 as well. Down below we've got our analog controls here for the climate, also your heated and cooled seat controls as well, and then you got shortcuts for like the drive mode select, for example. You got parking assist, got a little volume control. I like this with the shifter because it's kind of similar to like on the steering wheel here. And then got your little parking brake, nice finish on the control. Got some cup holders, good storage. And then you can see soft touch trim here, and then lots of carbon fiber all along the side. You can see that continues around here with the carbon fiber. Yeah, it's all with the glove box. Then we got our controls here for the panoramic sunroof, and then you can kind of see there with the lighting, got this nice premium headliner. So here's our window sticker for this. Here's standard equipment. There's your base MSRP 90,400, and this one's pretty fully loaded. You got Lux package, Prestige package, black optics, all that. 110,000 and $40. Let's see how it drives. Well, let's talk about visibility before we set off. Here's visibility over the hood. Hope you can see the heads-up display. Both the mirrors. Moving through at the rear. And let's turn on that massage function. Let's get that going. And let's get this. So I'm driving this back to back with the new Q8, and I can tell you, going from one vehicle to the other, when you're inside the car, you really can't tell the difference. So yeah, that new Q8's kind of more of a refresh on the exterior rather than a redesign with anything, but that's what automakers do, right? Change the look a little bit. It's okay. Ooh, they got another SQ7 in silver. If you don't like this rowdy red paint job, use something a little bit more traditional. Yeah, this is nice. Getting a massage. Also has the cold seat on right now. Feels good. Very interesting so far. Ooh, that is responsive. You can hear it quite a bit too. Smooth gear shifts. Smooth gear shifts. Suspension's comfortable, and this adjustable air suspension, see, has the practicality of going up and down, but also it just goes over bumps and everything really well. It's nice. It's a comfortable experience. I like the engine. It's not too like rambunctious to where it's giving you a headache or droning or anything, but you do hear it. That's the nice part, is it actually exists. It's just this kind of like rumble. Yeah, this is comfy. It's a good luxury car. I think that's something that Audi's, it seems like they've been focusing more on, is making their cars more luxurious, because they've got the sporty stuff nailed down pretty well with the powertrains they use, with the suspension, driving dynamics, all that. They've got that nailed down. So yeah, I think a big part of it now for them is making things more comfortable. And not much changed in the dynamic mode, but we'll see when we get our acceleration. Yeah, it's got the right amount of sound out of that V8. You can really hear it. It's nice. Minivan taxi. Ooh, gear shifter. It's got some power. Now, this is the same engine that's in the RS-Q8. Just detuned, basically. So, if you wanted an RS-Q7, you just tune this thing. And boom, you got extra power. So... oh, yes, 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 please. Okay, that was fun. So to sum things up, I think this looks cool on the outside, very comfortable, drives really well, and you know, yeah, it's a big chunk of change, you know, $110,000, but the fact that you could just throw a tuner on this and have over 600 horsepower, no problem. And it's a 3-row family car. Come on, can't beat that, right? When your wife's like, we need a practical family car, you say no more, right? You still get your sporty driving experience, and you have something that you can take the kids around. So let me know what you guys think about the SQ7.